Hello, it's Meg. I want to do a pairing video with a Riffle and Time Tarot, and I want to chat about it. I just got it the other day, and I want to first talk about this cardstock. It's incredible. It's amazing. Here's the box, by the way. It's so nice. Okay. I'm obsessed. So the other day I was talking about, I mentioned this deck, Oracle of the Roses, in the Good Mood deck VR that I did. And it's like, I was talking about how it has this this coating on it that makes it like appear translucent, and it's like this style. I don't know. I'm like, wait, do all decks have this? But I've never noticed it before. I don't know that I've noticed it before, or maybe it just hasn't stood out to me until now. But it has this like coating over it that makes it appear almost like translucent, and this deck has something like that too, and it's kind of dreamy, and I really love it a lot. I'm really geeking out about this cardstock. This cardstock is the one I'm geeking out about. This cardstock, just the film, just that layer on top. But like everything about this is so good. Like it feels like sturdy and flexy. I don't know. Oh, it's so good. Okay. So I'm going to not talk, because every time I talk, I just start rambling and then I get confused. I'm like, what am I even talking about? Okay. So the first deck I want to talk about is this one. This is the Narrative Alchemy Tarot by Chrissy Bentley. And it's sort of similar in this way where it's how I use this deck is how I imagine and plan to use this one, which is I use the word and then the color for this one, in this case the image, in context of the other cards and the question and like the spread positions if they exist. And then if I'm intuitively guided to, I will check the tarot. Or maybe in this case, I don't know that I've done this, but like, you know, the elemental aspect of it as well. You know, just picking and choosing. I also want to, maybe just for me, at some point, put both of these decks in order and do a little side-by-side flip with like the words. I also think that they do just like work really well together visually and everything. I think that this color palette works with this. For other color decks, Color Vision is gonna work really well, but I feel like I'm like always on about that one. And then I got another deck today off eBay, just like one that had been on my wish list for a while, and it came up there, and they sent this along with it just cuz the Secret Language of Color cards. And I think that I was like, wait, these actually I think would be so good together, and I'm really excited about this deck. I've looked at this deck before. It's just, I think, on the internet. But I really think this is cool. Kind of perfect. Look at that. The colors. Oh yeah, look at this. That like orange glow. Whoa. Anyway, that's a cool one that just came. This is the first time I'm looking at this deck ever. All right, the bag is quite small. I'm gonna figure that out. So I really like this deck's like visual rhythm. It has a really good, I don't know, like how to explain that more. This is a pairing video. I just get distracted. The next one is the 8th House Tarot. These are some decks that were on my list immediately. Yes. Okay, let's zoom in fact. Yeah. Okay, so I'm getting really excited. So the Riffle and Time Tarot, a Riffle and Time Tarot is like, to me, it's giving romantasy. Like it's giving like, there's something like feels sort of urban, fantastical, like magical happening. And which is also something I feel about this deck too, I think. But it's also a winter deck. That's what I'm getting. Like I'm reading my favorite romantasy. my favorite YA fantasy series in like January, just trying to survive. And like this is the deck that I'm using. Like that's what's going on. That's the 8th house. I think it's really good with that. But in that same vein that I like believe this deck to be a fantasy deck, Fairy Tale Oracle. I think it looks really good with this one. And this one specifically, I tried some of the other ones and it wasn't correct because I think it does, and this sort of points to that to me, that this is like, this has this like quality to it. Balance like a cat. Unicorn, protection, rarity, fantasy, disagreement. This is one of my favorite cards in this deck. Also, there's multiple options for some of the cards, which I enjoy, especially since I'm going to be using it like in an oracle leaning fashion. And I really like Download for the Hierophant. It's like Tower Control, Apple, Nostalgia with the little circle, you know, that's cool. That's so cool. I like that. I'll get into that at some point. I can't think right now, and I'm in a rush, but I want to do this. I want to do it. Okay, the Fairy Tale Oracle. This is one of my favorites paired with this, actually. And I like the 8th House Tarot with it. I think it looks good together. 8th House Tarot is not one of my favorite decks, though. Another deck from the same place, the 8th Tarot, is Turning Terrestrial Tides. And this one is one of my favorite pairings with this. I really like this deck a lot. This deck, for me, is like... here, I'm going to zoom back out. How? There we go. What's it called? It's like zine, you know, there's something like DIY creative about it, which again pulls that aspect of this deck out of it. Oh no, the children are upset downstairs, which is ruining my video. Oh my gosh. Okay. Where is this? Okay, this is the deck that I normally pair. It's called the Softest Shade Oracle. Maybe you've heard of it. This is the one I usually pair with this one. And so like this, I really actually do end up preferring these two together. I think that they match better in terms of like a theme. But I also like these two together. Doot. Yes. Yes. So I like this better with this than with this, and this better with this than with this, if that makes sense. Little circles, little pink circles. Okay. Next. I have like a time limit. Why did I do that? I was like, can I have this much time to do something? And now it's... I mean, being interrupted just feels like violence to me, and I'm like so over it. So hopefully that doesn't happen. Okay, I wanted to talk about the Telesma Tarot. This also looks really good with it, but I think, and I didn't check, but we'll check now. We're doing like double, we're doubling them up. So I really liked the way Telesma looked, but then I was wondering if the Rose Season might look better because of its cream edges. And I think it might. Sorry, these ones are like way higher up because there's more cards, because this is very discarded. Okay, actually I like them both so much. Visually. I'm not reading with them. Four of Wands, Transition, the Moon. That's pretty good. Six of Swords, Abundance, Chariot. Awakening, Choice, the Hermit. I think that I generally prefer this combo. But I really liked Telesma too. And I didn't check this one before. I just grabbed it off a hunch because Telesma. I think it's just like the what it is like this incredible card stock. I feel like it makes it softer, and so it goes better with this one because of the softer borders. That's sort of my thinking, I guess. Which I hope this information and like me talking through this thought process helps people figure out what they have that might work, you know? I have these two oracle decks, the Sappho's Fragmented Oracle, which my box for is getting really, really wild. And then the Lost and Found, which these are like sort of similar vibe ones. And then the tarot deck that where'd it go? Here it is. That I got Sappho's Fragmented to pair with is the Ancient Greek Tarot. So I was like, let's move this one for now. And I actually, okay, so another, like I said, with like the Turning Terrestrial Tide sort of bringing out the, like a DIY sort of like zinester aspect of this. And then the first deck, what was it? No. I don't remember. Okay, this one, I was like, so this is like a pairing. I actually prefer these two together to these two. Which feels like a revelation because I've had such a difficult time pairing this deck and actually like this pairing so much. That's one that I've kept out, the Ancient Greek, with this to be pairing. And then this, like, I'm like, wait, is this a Greek deck? Like, hold on. But yeah, because it's a fantasy, like a magical, fantastical, like, it's mythic, you know? But I feel like it's telling, like, it's like modern myths, like the, which would be like the romantasy genre or something, right? Something like that. I think it's, yeah, that's one of my favorites. Love it so much. Okay, I also tried, this is the Moon Baby Magic. We're gonna shuffle these. I love shuffling this deck. Okay. Sorry, I'm just like geeked too. I'm like really flying high on the whole thing. Just like all the realizations, like all the, hold on, this is not centered. Horrible. Amateur. Just the, like, it's making me really excited for fall and like winter and all of the things to come when it comes to like decks, I guess. So I like this a lot. I don't think it's my favorite, but I really like it. And that obviously works really well together. Let me get this guy back in its little bag. Little Moon Baby bag. Love you so much. Just I thought about kissing it, which is like something Cassandra's done in her videos where I'm always like, oh, yeah, like you get it. The Apparition Tarot. Mine's trimmed. Here it is. I want to get this one out of here. That one looks really good. And I feel like they're going to be buddies. Okay, Apparition, this. Maybe we'll put another one on this side. Oh, this one's really goofy. Wait, we're not going to go super goofy. I didn't try this one, but I think it would look really good the Moon Power Tarot. Let's give it a try. Okay, so I really like this, and let's see. Oh. Wow. I also really like this. I think that then all of those decks, the Moon Power, Star Power, Mars Power, those ones. Ooh, Jupiter Power. I don't have that one yet. I need to get that one. I've been meaning to. I think it was out of stock or something. Anyway, I really like that as well. This is also good. So maybe like Doodly's deck zone. Sasha told me that it looked good with a sort of a Doodly deck, but I don't want to spoil it in case she wants to tell. In case she's gonna tell you guys. Okay, this one I don't think it looks good with this like visually, but they read really, really well together when I was pairing them before, and it was really like really funny. This is the Audacious Action Angels Oracle. So I feel like sort of drawn for like a certain style. Joy, manifestation, vampire two-step. With planning, implementation, and action. That's cool. Abundance, high octane, who's cooking, transition. It's not doing it this time, of course, but it was crazy. And I don't hate it. I think if with the right like third deck, it could work. Just get bigger. Like the pairings aren't pairings. It's not just two, it's many. Okay, this dream deck. That dream deck. I don't remember the name of it. It's like the dream box or something. I did a little flip through of it at some point. And then we'll put it with the Altered Tarot. I think that these, and then these. Yes. Hold on, I'm like, are these cardstocks similar? This one's a little thick, like stiffer. Sorry. But it feels the same on top. This one feels terrible compared to these two. I think these two together I really like. So like a moody black and white. Ooh, Tenebrae. Yes. Yes, yes, yes. But I think that also just fits with like Tenebrae would fit with this, and also the Altered fits with like this idea in my head of this like a fantasy novel, like magical realism. Like we're making everyday life magical, acknowledging like the mythical aspect of every day. That's what those two decks also do. Because they remind me of like Altered Tarot and Tenebrae, because they remind me of like a vampire story or something, if we're doing like a story aspect. Okay, I have 6 minutes, you guys. Okay, I'm going to show this one. This is Two Bugs Tarot. Box looks like that. And I'm going to show it next to the Black Ritual Tarot, which is this one, which is a really good deck also. I tried these pairs. So these two and then these two. These are ones I like. I like all of these pairs. I think there was one that didn't really work. I think Moon Baby wasn't my fave. I mean, there's some just that look better than others. But these I really like. Oh, man, I don't have time for this. I'm just thinking, this is the problem, is like I keep thinking of more pairs that I'm like, that would look really good. Or like, if it looks good with this deck, maybe it would look good with the deck that looks good with this deck. You know what I mean? But I don't think I found anything I super love with this one. And this might be one that I also stick with. This one has a friend, but I keep finding that like the ones where I'm like, these are decks that I use together typically, that when I'm pairing it with this one, it's only been like a day. Wow, I'm trying to put that in the wrong box. I'm like, well, I kind of actually like this one better with this. It does fit really well. Okay. So those are really good. I love Two Bug Tarot. The backs are just plain pink. It's so cute. When I was here, which if you pre-ordered it, I think that's coming soon, which is I pre-ordered it. So I'm really excited for like the actual like deck. I really like these together a lot. I think that I tried it with the, where'd it go? Oh, here it is. It's right here. Duh. The With Your Heart in Your Hand tarot. And I didn't like that as much as this one. And I think it's the border. The border sort of helps this pairing. This also does look good with these blue bones. Not that those are... Oh, you know what? This is right here. 9 Coins Oracle. Yeah. Let's just look at these. Yes. Oh, yeah. Yeah, for sure. Okay, this one just lives here right now. I love that. I love that one too. Okay, I have 4 more decks, so I'll just show them together. I'm gonna put this like this and shuffle these. Wow, you guys, I'm so proud of myself for doing this. I've been trying to do this for many hours and feeling like I can't. But this is the correct speed. This is the correct speed for me right now. Okay, Modern... Wait, what is this called? Modern Witch, which is a deck I've been enjoying lately. And Bad Girl Tarot. So these are sort of similar. So if you had a deck like this, Pulp Girls, I have Pulp Girls. That would also be one that I think would work really, really well. Again, sort of giving the fantasy that we're creating is a fantasy. Wow, the sun, Patience. That was so cute. King of Pentacles, 3 of Cups, success, create success. 10 of Pentacles, joy, 8 of Cups, jeez. But yeah, see, look, this looks good, this looks good. This looks good, this looks good. Yeah. See, I'm so excited. I'm like, which ones will I pair? Well, the last pair is the one that I used last night to do my full solar eclipse, new moon, Leo season little spread. And it's the Naturescapes, which I think is such a win. Tarot of Architectural Objects, that one I also have. That would also be a really good one. And then the Modern Mary. Currently doing a novena, a Mary novena. So really feeling this energy. Eight of Swords, patience and security. 6 of Pentacles, sensitive Buddha. The High Priestess, trust and truth. Emotional stability. The Magician, nurture, inspire. Okay. That concludes the pairings that I have found so far that I like a lot. And where is my Naturescapes bag? Oh, it's right there. It's one of those organza bags, so it's like see-through. And it's tough because it's like, this is the one that I was using yesterday, and so you like pick one and you're like, this is the one I want to use, and then like they're so good, the rest are so good that you want to like do those ones also. I'm just gonna shuffle it again because it's fun. So like I said, for me, this, I think it's a winter deck. Absolutely. Like I'm planning, maybe I'm gonna reread one of my favorite fantasy series, which is The Guild Codex by Annette Marie. It's really good, you guys. It's like the series that like made me be like, oh, okay, like I do like fantasy. Like I am enjoying this. Also this urban vampire, it's like a Russian one. I can't remember the name of it. I can see the cover. That one. I'll link the title below. But that one, this is just like, I don't know, I just like feel that aspect of it. And all these decks together, I don't know, it gets me so excited to like see like to get a new deck and then to like pair it with stuff and see how like that pairing brings out like this aspect of it, you know, like the ancient Greek tarot and stuff. I like that one a lot too. Anyway, let me know what pairings you like with this deck. Not of the ones that I shared, but also ones that you are trying that you like, because I want to know. It's so fun. And oh my god, the cardstock, geeked. It's amazing.